Hi guys, welcome back. This is my third video on Sophos Firewall. So in this section we will see how to configure DHCP and DNS. Navigate to the network and here you can see DHCP, right? So before that, in previous videos, accessing the firewall using LAN interface for using the internal system, as you can see this, and it was a bit slow for me, so I have enabled the interface access, WAN interface access, so that I will show you if you want in case for you. So you just navigate to administration, device access, and just enable the HTTPS on WAN and just apply. Then it will you will be able to access it. Okay, and same port you will be using, so you'll be able to access from there. So let's see how to configure DHCP and DNS, right? Okay, so this is a DHCP which I have created in starting, right? So let me delete it and show you from scratch. I have one interface where I don't have any DHCP right now. Here we will not be able to configure DHCP server, so we need to navigate here in DHCP section and click on add. You can just give a name, okay, and select the interface, on which interface you want to apply that DHCP server. So in this case I want to apply on port 1, as we have seen here on port 1, right? Port 1 was a DHCP, and this is starting IP and this is end IP. So you can in my case I will take these IP 50, or you can make it 100. Choice is yours, you are free to choose. Means you can choose till from 1 to 254, as you know. So just I will go till 200. This is IP MAC binding things. I will show this thing on later on. I wanted to show this IP conflict detection. Okay, so if there any similar IP available on your network, it will detect and it will deny giving that IP. Okay, it will give instead of the other IP, right? So that is the case. So you can define manually your DNS here, or you can just select use the device DNS if you have configured here. I have not configured right now, so I will just give 8.8.8.8 and 8.8.4.4 and just save it. Okay, now if you just disable this interface and enable, it will get the IP address from there. Also, what IP address it is getting. If you see here, till now it doesn't have any IP. Let's reboot the system. Might be it is not getting. So let's reboot the system. Turn off. Come on. Okay, meanwhile we'll see the DNS till the system come up. So here you can define that what DNS it should carry, right? At this point we have selected obtain DNS from DHCP. So it is getting those DNS, means gateway. It is considering gateways as a DNS, right? And this is getting from the router. If you want to define it, you can just define. I will define as 1.1.1.1 and the other is 1.0.0.1. Okay, and now just save it. So that's how we configured. In you must enter the different value. Okay, wait. Okay, here I have given same, so you don't have to give same IP. Okay, so just keep in mind. Okay, and at this point I have given manually, right, that DHCP it should be 8.8.8.8, so it will get 8.8.8.8. Let's see what it is getting now. Go to the EVNG and open the system. Yep, this is restarted, and also it got the IP. What I did, I just restarted. If you see IP config, see it got 100. If you go to the, it got 100. See, the internet is there and it got the 100, and it is getting DNS as 8.8.8.8. But in, if you want, here in DHCP you can just tell to the firewall that get the DNS from the firewall configuration. So just save it and let us go again back to the system and just disable it. Wait for some time and enable now. Let's see what is the DNS it is getting. See, the DNS has been changed, right? So that's how we configure DNS and DHCP in here. We will see there are multiple options are here, that IP MAC binding. Okay, let me show you the IP MAC binding as well over here. Okay, so if you want any system to be getting IP address, any other IP address, right, like something else, so let me add any node here and connect, let me connect to the switch. I'll give this thing an RDP. Okay, let me connect it. Oh, okay, this is the problem with that even you have to reboot this, then only you will be able to connect. I mean, shut down that, then only you will be able to connect. So this is annoying thing, but still this is the best which I consider, so that is why I use it. Okay, so I want this system will get something else, some other IP which I want to bind, I mean which I want. Maybe this is server. Okay, so I don't want to configure it manually. I want, like, this should be getting the DHCP IP, but it should be a particular IP address which I need. So in the same DHCP you can go here and just grab the MAC address of it. Grab the MAC address of it. It will also get the IP and everything, but let's see the IP, what is the IP address that it has got. Okay, it's getting 101, right? And let me copy the MAC address. Okay. So copy the MAC address, paste it here, check it out, go to the firewall and paste it here, and you can just give a name, something I am giving test, and that IP which should you mention here, it should be out of this range. Okay, otherwise it will not take, right? So yeah, so 192.168.10.50, I am just giving 50. Okay, So it will get 50. Okay, now it's saved, right? See, this is what I have defined. Okay, it should be getting, right? So let me turn it off, the interface, and turn it on. If not, we will restart the system. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it got the IP, but let's see what IP. Yeah, voila, it's getting 50. So that is what the IP MAC binding, right? So what we define that which MAC gets which IP, right? Yeah. So this is this will enhance the security. It means if you don't want that any system can come and get the IP address, any other system which is outside system and can come and get the IP address and all. So here you can prevent that. You can just define all the MAC addresses if you have a small organization. Otherwise there are some other techniques that which we can use, like to say Aruba, CPPM, and Cisco ICE, that we will come to know. Okay, in this channel I'll show all the technology which we use in networking. I will just upload all the things. Okay, so just it is just starting for me, but slowly I'll come to all the networking tools and networking devices. Okay, so that is it. Thanks for watching.